Good evening and welcome to Late Night Review. We talk about what's happening
and what's not.
I'm Jack Overbeck.
I'm Daniel Young, and here are tonight's top stories.
President Trump delivered his second State of the Union address last week, and the general consensus was that the Union is functioning? Sort of? For now? The speech included several memorable moments, including awkward cutaways to Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, while Trump derided socialism, an iconic clapback at hypocrisy from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and a surprised reaction from Trump when Democratic women actually cheered for something he said. None of this seemed to interest Joshua Trump, however, who was invited to the speech by the president after he was reportedly bullied for sharing Trump's last name. And who can blame the kid for falling asleep? It was 9 p.m. It was past his bedtime. I'm surprised Trump didn't make the speech in a bathrobe holding a rolled-up magazine.
Virginia Governor Ralph Northam and his Attorney General Mark Herring have both been accused of wearing blackface, and Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax faces allegations of sexual assault. Just imagine being in a situation where you can be accused of wearing blackface and still use that defense, "At least I'm not that guy?"
It's quite possible that the government shutdown over funding for President Trump's border wall could resume this Friday, especially according to White House Chief of Staff and man who can count to this many, Mick Mulvaney, who said this week that the option was definitely still on the table and that many government services could cease after 11:59 p.m. on February 14th. So good news for all you singles out there. You'll still have something to kiss goodbye on Valentine's Day.
Bill Belichick won yet another Super Bowl 2 weeks ago in Super Bowl 53, making him the oldest coach to lead a team into a winning Super Bowl. This record 6th win makes him the oldest coach to do so at 66 years old. Wait a minute. 66, 6 wins. It makes sense. Belichick is using satanic rituals. I mean, how else could he just magically deflate some balls like that?
As of this week, 5 Democratic women from Congress have officially declared campaigns to become President of the United States. That's right, Hawaii Representative Tulsi Gabbard, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, California Senator Kamala Harris, Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, and Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren have all officially started running. New Jersey Senator Cory Booker says he intends to run, but it looks like he's still feeling it out.
Billionaire Howard Schultz recently announced that he's going to be running as a centrist independent in the 2020 presidential race. The former Starbucks CEO specified that he chose to run as an independent because of calls from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and others on the left for higher top marginal tax rates, an issue that directly applies to Schultz and his $3.5 billion fortune. Schultz said in an interview that he didn't think Americans wanted higher taxes, failing to consider that most Americans don't make $10 to $50 million in a year, and therefore wouldn't be subject to the tax changes proposed by AOC and company. And yeah, okay, I get it. In your case, Mr. Schultz, the socialists are coming to get you. But honestly, I hope they do because you stole the Sonics.
Popular rapper 21 Savage was detained by ICE last week after being accused of being from the UK.
Here to comment on his detainment and possible deportation, 21 Savage.
Hey, what's up, 21 Savage?
Yo. Yeah, so actually, it's Savage. The 21st is his name.
Oh, my bad.
No, bro. My bad. It's all good. You good?
Well, so Savage the 21st. How are you doing in relation to everything that's happened?
Everything. Honestly, American politics. I'm over it. I mean, it's just insane. And then back home, we gotta deal with the most. You know, we got the Brexit going on. David Cameron, and then there's this big pig thing. It's a mess, mate. They're living in a whole Black Mirror episode over there. And I can't even deal with 2 Black Mirror episodes. You know, so much happens in one episode. It's anthological. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so how is your rap career doing during all of this?
Yay. You know, I didn't sacrifice a lot for the art of rap, and it shows, my man. Cause I'm rich, even by old British money standards. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 E's in my bank account. E for euros, you know?
I mean, that's great. That's, wait, like 8 euros.
Yes, it is great. Great for me. Savage the 21st. Yeah, 21. Yeah, it'll be okay. I just gotta renew my visa, you know. But honestly, I'm thinking of switching over to MasterCard or something.
Mr. Savage, you said in your most recent song, A Lot, that you told my brothers take my breath if I turn into a snitch. Now that you've been detained and allegedly snitched on, how do you, or do you feel the same way?
Same way. Oh, whoa. I look, I'm not gonna flat out answer that question, but I will respond to you with another question. You guys notice that Travis Scott,
Sure.
Travis Ding $ Scott, that one, kind of sounds a little Welsh, you know, just a little bit. Also, he uses the wrong currency symbol in his name.
Whoa, wait, you just snitched. That's snitching.
Snitching? Hey, whoa. Maybe I snitched. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I killed somebody. Maybe I didn't. You don't know. You know?
You killed somebody?
Who told you that?
No, I didn't. I wasn't.
Cause snitches end up in ditches, friend. Sir, just because I say something doesn't mean it's true. Man, I'm really thirsty, mate. You guys got like any water, lean, English, any breakfast tea? Sorry, I mean, y'all got any breakfast tea up in this Jones?
Yeah, I mean, we have like ice water.
Ice. Whoa, you finna give me ice? you a snitch? Whoa. You taking that ice? Is that where you get your ice from? Them?
No, I meant like ice in water.
Wow. They in the water now too? Wow. Whoa.
Calm down, 21.
Whoa. It's savage.
20.
It's savage, mate. Savage the 21st. Honestly, how hot is it? Americans, you will address me accordingly. Do you know who my father is?
No.
What? No?
No.
Oh, he's Savage the 20th, because it comes before 21st, obviously.
Mr. Savage, sir, I'm so sorry.
You should be sorry, Jack. Mr. Savage, I would like to apologize on behalf of my friend Jack here. Sorry.
Jack.
Yeah. Yes.
Jack.
Yes.
Like Jack the Ripper. Jack. You know what, man? I done been through a lot enough this week without having to deal with yet another moiter.
What?
What? I didn't say nothing. I gotta go. I got at 3 o'clock. I'll see you later.
And that was 21 Savage, everybody. Venezuela is currently facing intense political turmoil and the possibility of a military coup against President Nicolas Maduro, whom the United States recently labeled an illegitimate dictator, choosing instead to recognize Juan Guaido, president of Venezuela's National Assembly, as the country's freely elected leader. As a result, Maduro has ordered the military to stop shipments of food, medicine, and other humanitarian aid sent by the U.S. from crossing over the border with Colombia, even going so far as to construct a physical barrier, doesn't that sound familiar, out of tankers and shipping containers telling his starving people that the aid is nothing more than an American trick. Which is like if instead of fighting White Walkers, the Night's Watch from Game of Thrones had been stationed on their big ice wall to protect the peasants from labor unions or plumbing.
Data shows that 2018 was the 4th warmest year on record, even while Trump has been citing this winter's intense polar vortex as proof that climate change does not exist. Reporters questioned the president about the assertion and soon came to realize that he was in fact not referring to any weather event, but rather the hotly anticipated sequel to Sharknado.
Over this past week, Austin residents were treated to a pungent odor in their water created by an invasive species of zebra mussel that encrusted the inside of pipes and filtration systems before dying and causing the foul smell. Officials have reported that the affected water does not actually contain any harmful levels of contaminants, so some local Austinites have begun bottling and selling it as artisanal kombucha.
A new trailer for Aladdin dropped during the Super Bowl, and boy howdy, oh no. Will Smith's portrayal of the genie has already been met with lots of criticism, mainly because it's a terrifying portrait of our greatest fears, produced in corporeal form. When asked how he felt about playing an animated character that so many people found off-putting, Smith told reporters Shark Tale was a long time ago.
The Grammys were this past Sunday, and Alicia Keys came out of hibernation to host. She started off by dual-wielding pianos, which were of course provided by her cousin, Piano Keys. She was actually being slowly pulled apart by those pianos, and the only way to not be completely obliterated into shredded chicken was to play, Alicia, play! Keys also wore minimal makeup as a statement, but also she was just running late. Childish Gambino's This Is America won Song and Record of the Year, becoming the first rap song to do so. Unfortunately, neither Childish Gambino nor Donald Glover attended the event. Donald Glover was in Atlanta, and Childish Gambino was also in Atlanta. Michelle Obama was at the Grammys, and Beyonce was not, so who's the real queen?
Ariana Grande dropped her new album this past weekend, 6 months after her previous one. I mean, how bad does your album have to do that you immediately release another one? Not to mention, like 20% of the album isn't even hers. It's all stolen beats. Soulja Boy, A$AP Rocky. I mean, she's got more stolen beats than an abandoned farm in Minnesota, which is it's where all the beats are farmed. It's great. Also in our news, Pete Davidson covered up a matching tattoo he had gotten with her on his neck, and he covered it with the word cursed. Originally, it was the French phrase mille tendresses, which translates to 1,000 tendernesses, whatever that means. Ariana's matching tat is actually misspelled and means French-style barbecue girl. People found out about Pete's cover-up when his tattoo artist, John Mesa, posted a photo of the new tattoo, which is of a Tootsie Pop owl, proving that you don't need to mace around with Pete Davidson and his tattoos. How many tweets does it take to get to Pete Davidson's last straw? Follow Ariana Grande on Twitter to find out. For Late Night Review, I'm Daniel Young.
I'm Jack Overbeck.
Good night.
Good night.